Aloha, I'm Aegean. Now we will show you how to adjust this machine briefly. Machine can be divided into two parts, gluing unit and drawing unit. A two unit need independent power connection. The power supply is three-phase 4-wire. So it will need two breakers. And also for the power, it will need ground wire. If no ground wire, it will cause some effects to the machine. First, in the feeding section adjustment, we press the bra to leave the beam. We use a screw to adjust the position. According to the box size, make sure the bed position are even under the boxes. We have totally 5 sides of bears. You can adjust it according to both sides. After the finish adjustment is finished, we leave the bar to the starting position. Now fix one side of the vertical bars and adjust the other side to make sure that the box is in the center. Now adjust to pressing blade position and angle to make sure there's blade head and box side next to each other. When we are doing this, we need to leave some small space between the balls and the pedal side. And here you can see it's showing the cap between the bars and the paper side. After adjustment is finished, we now use one fan to adjust of the blade, and the suitable pressure will be just one paper can pass. Mostly two paper cannot pass. And we can adjust the pressure by the screw on top. Another point about paper feeding is there is an angle for this type of fans as shown in the video. And we can use a vibration motor to help the paper feeding if the feeding process is not so small. After this adjustment, and now we can stack the paper now. And we have 4 sets of paper holders to help paper feeding by creating a 15 or 20 degree angle of the paper stack. Also, we can make some slight adjustment of the paper holders according to the roof situation of paper feeding. For the present blade, we equipped two types of blades for custom gestures. According to their boxes, for cardboard boxes like this, we use small blades. For some thick boxes like corrugated paper boxes, videos is big ones. Now we start a paper feeding test of the adjustment. Switch the power of the paper feeding. Run the main motor. Lower the machine speed. To about 10 to 20 range on the screen. And we can see under this condition, the fitting belt is still, but the other parts are running. Then the switch off the power motor and find the green button on the left of the machine. The button is inching. Button, which means when you press it, the machine runs. When you move your hand, it will stop. It is convenient for testing. This is a sensor for counting the pieces. The sensor is to detect the quantity, and the two sides of belts and wheels are to help the paper feed it. This part is correction unit. When the paper comes into this position, it will follow one side of the rear and make the box's side in line with the rear. And the result is going to make the fan, when the fan going out, it will close to the rear, but it will be not too tough because there will be more pressure and the side will be not even. There are many rows on the machine side. You can adjust the distance of the boxes by moving these rows. We can use the hand wheel to realize the function. You see, you can put the hand wheel in the rows and then you can adjust the distance. Now we turn around the joint internal to make it running first. The fans will stack on each other. When they fall on internal, by the side cannot cover each other because they are glued on each box side. Next, we turn on the fan on top of the tunnel and adjust the temperature on the screen. First is to press the set button. When the shows and see you on the screen, we can set the temperature as we want with the button. After setting, we press Set. Back to the main page. Now the heating lamp is start working. Below is the set temperature. Above is the current temperature. The heating lamp is working. Will stop when you reach the set temperature and will restart when the temperature becomes lower. Now I put the glue into the tank. Loose the screw behind the glue tank. We can adjust the position of the glue tank and wheel. The glue wheel should be in line with the box side. If the box's thickness is different, we can lift or lower the glue wheel or accordingly by adjusting the side load on the glue unit frame. The amount of the glue can be adjusted by the screw and the glue tank, by remember not to make the screw too tight to avoid the scratch of the glue wheel surface. The blue tank button controls the green motor. We switch the button to mix the glue, run and stop. Now we can start running the machine. If the box sides stick on each other when they fall, we can improve the situation by changing the speed adapter in front side of the machine head. And this button can modify the gap between the box. We can also increase the terminal speed to realize the same purpose. Now we can see the machine running. After all the test is done, they are in the process. We need to check if the fan side is sticked on each other and the mixed adjustment accordingly. Last, we need to check the finished products and see if it is fully dried off the tunnel and adjust the temperature based on the real situation. And that's all for the adjustment. Thank you. If you want more information for this machine, please contact CHAMESTONE Aegean.